Prince Harry, the man who's already walked away from royal duties, millions in funding, and his entire family, has just done something that left him absolutely devastated. He's resigned from his own charity, the one he built to honor Princess Diana's memory, the one that gave his life meaning after leaving the royal family. And the reason why? It's messier than a royal kitchen during Christmas dinner prep. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. This isn't just about charity drama, people. This is about Harry losing the only thing that connected him to his mother's legacy, and it's breaking hearts across 2 continents. We're talking about Prince Harry's bombshell resignation from Sentebale, the African charity he co-founded 19 years ago to honor Princess Diana. But this isn't just any resignation. Sources say Harry is in shock, devastated, and frankly, I don't blame him. So grab your tissues along with your biscuits, because this story has more twists than a DNA test on Jeremy Kyle, and it's going to leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about charity work and royal drama. Right. So let me paint you a picture of just how massive this decision was. Sentebale isn't just any charity for Harry. It's literally his life's work, his connection to Diana's memory, and his way of making a difference in the world when everything else fell apart. Harry was inspired to set up Sentebale while visiting the Kingdom of Lesotho during his gap year in 2004, working in a nation with some of the highest rates of HIV and AIDS in the world. This wasn't some publicity stunt or royal photo op. This was genuine, heartfelt work that came from seeing real suffering and wanting to help. For 19 years, this charity has been Harry's pride and joy. While his relationship with his family crumbled, while he battled the press, while he moved across the world, Sentebale remained constant. It was his anchor, his purpose, his way of channeling Diana's compassion into real action. Imagine if someone forced you to give up the one thing that made you feel connected to a parent you'd lost. It's like being asked to burn your family photo collection while your house is already on fire. It's not just loss, it's devastation. And now, in a joint statement with Prince Seeiso of Lesotho, Harry said what's transpired is unthinkable. We are in shock that we have to do this, and announced they were resigning with heavy hearts as patrons until further notice. When Prince Harry calls something unthinkable, you know it's serious. This is a man who's been through public divorce scandals, family feuds, and international media storms. And this is what breaks him? Oh, this is where it gets absolutely bonkers. And honestly, it reads like a corporate thriller with royal seasoning. The whole crisis centers around an internal dispute that's broken into public view, with 5 trustees, Timothy Boucher, Mark Dyer, Audrey Cosidinci, Dr. Kalelo Lerotholai, and Damien West, unanimously resigning as board members. When 5 trustees quit at once, that's not a disagreement. That's a full-scale revolt. At the center of this standoff is the organization's chairwoman, Dr. Sophie Chundorka. Now, I don't know what went down in those boardroom meetings, but when an entire group of trustees would rather walk away than work with one person, you know something's gone seriously sideways. Harry and Prince Seeiso stepped down as patrons in solidarity with the trustees who resigned. And then, plot twist. Another new trustee quit citing intrusive media attention. It's like watching a perfectly functioning charity implode in real time. One day you've got a successful organization helping vulnerable children in Africa. The next day everyone's resigned and there's a charity commission investigation. This isn't just internal drama. Real children in Lesotho depend on this charity's work. When the adults can't sort out their boardroom politics, it's the kids who suffer. And that makes this whole situation even more heartbreaking. Right, let's get real about why this resignation is so devastating for Harry, because it goes way deeper than just charity work. Harry co-founded Sentebale in 2006 to honor his mother, the late Princess Diana. This wasn't some random philanthropic venture. This was Harry's way of keeping his mother's spirit alive through helping others, particularly vulnerable children. Think about it. Harry lost his mum when he was just 12 years old. For decades, he struggled with that loss, battled mental health issues, and searched for ways to honor her memory. Sentebale was his answer, a charity that embodied everything Diana stood for: compassion, hands-on help, and genuine care for the most vulnerable. Royal commentators are calling this Harry's devastating decision to exit Diana's legacy charity that gave him meaning and purpose. When you put it like that, it's not just about leaving a charity. It's about being forced to abandon the one thing that connected him to his mother's legacy. Imagine Harry having to explain to Archie and Lilibet someday that Daddy had to walk away from the charity he built to honor their grandmother because grown-ups couldn't get along. That's the kind of conversation that would break any parent's heart. This is a man who's already lost so much: his military career when he stepped back from royal duties, his HRHs, his connection to centuries of family tradition. And now he's lost the one thing that made him feel closest to Diana. No wonder sources say he's devastated. The Charity Commission, that's the UK's charity watchdog for those keeping track, is now investigating Sentebale after Harry and Prince Ciso raised concerns following their resignation. When the Charity Commission gets involved, that's like having Ofsted turn up at your school unannounced. Someone's in serious trouble, and there are going to be very uncomfortable questions asked. This isn't just about hurt feelings or personality clashes anymore. When a charity that handles millions in donations and affects thousands of vulnerable children becomes the subject of an official investigation, that's when things get properly serious. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies, because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.